Now let me tell y'all something about dreams. Listen up, because this is something I found out a long time ago that goes against everything you see in a movie, on TV, or what your great grandma may have told you when you were a kid. See, dreams don't happen overnight. That ain't how it works. See, they come to you in the daylight. You gots to be awake. Cause baby, you got to run dreams down. See, that chase is what we learn the most about ourselves. To take that extra step, that extra mile, that extra rep. Now look here. You don't never know how long it's gonna take or exactly what it'll look like when you get there. The only thing you know is you can never stop. So, question time. What's your dreams? What's your dream? Are you willing to do what it takes to make that dream a reality? No. See, not while you're sleeping, but every darn day you wake up. Because if it does, good morning. Now give me my darn theme.
What's going on, family? What is going on, man? Salute to everybody in the building right now, man. We about to get this thing rocking today, man. As y'all can see, I got the headphones on today, man. It might be a little bit loud in my background, so I have to put the noise cancellation in for me. So, oh man. What does all of this mean? What does all of this mean? We see the mixed reviews. We see all the commentary and all the XYZ over square and how people really feel, and they feel like, we didn't get the proper offensive line, and just because we got, so-and-so from this school and so-and-so from that school, and they wasn't good at this and they wasn't good at that. It's okay. Just wait. Just be patient. Y'all see Boo Carter, what he training for? Y'all see him training at the DB level? Just saying. Hey. But, man, expect some good news to come out of Boulder today. Can't tell you what, but just expect something to be dropping at some point today. And I can't tell you what the news is, but there is some good news should be coming today for you guys. Another day, another something. But, man, just expect something to come out, man. But appreciate everybody that's tuned in, man. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. And just know, something great is going to happen to you this week, whether you want it to or not. Something great is going to happen to you. Just wait. Don't ask for it. You're just going to receive it. And you're going to be like, dang, Rob told me something great was going to happen. And you don't know what's going to happen to you. But something great is going to happen to you. Just be patient. But welcome to RobDaManMedia. Well, we bringing media back to life, baby. So, hey, man, get into it, man. Let me know where you're from. Drop some questions. I'm asking questions early up in the live today. Doing a little Q&A session first to start everything off. And definitely going to answer, man, what is all this to tell? What is really going on? What's the next step into this process? Coach Prime pretty much has told you about it, right? Things that I've been hitting there for weeks and weeks now. Hey, we're getting the offense finished up. Now we're going to work on the defense. And I told you, Sap ain't coming alone. So, hey, there's more things to be tuned into. But just know, the countdown is on. Because as we get closer and closer to next Wednesday, it's going to get on. And that's the part that I think people don't understand. We're getting closer and closer and closer to December 20th. A day you don't want to miss. Because you don't know what I got in store and who might pop up on the show. You might just see some commitments from CU on the show. You got to stay tuned. Because you might be blessed with something. I might do ticket giveaways on next Wednesday's show. You never know. But I got something special in store for next Wednesday's signing day show. I'm putting together what time I'm going to go live. Everything's going to be based around when everybody's supposed to sign and send it in to CU to make everything official. We might break some news live. You never know. But I could tell you one thing for sure: something crazy is gonna happen on signing day, and you can believe that. But hey, think what you think. Does not matter where you see people at. You still gotta sign them, baby. You still gotta sign them. So don't get caught up because somebody posts something or this or that. Everything is gonna come down to signing day, and that's December 20th. People will set you up and change their mind on signing day. It's happening every year with Coach Prime. Do we need to go down and name the list? We can go back a couple years ago. Travis Hunter. He didn't even have JSU sitting up there on the table and just whipped out JSU. You want to talk about Kamani? Kamani didn't even show up to a signing day. And they had a cake and everything blown up for the University of Miami. So little did you know he was in Boulder the whole time. So what does Prime got in store this year? Year 3. I can tell you right now, there's something in store. And it's gonna blow your mind. And he might break the internet that day. He might break the internet that day. But trust, believe, Coach Prime got something up his sleeve. So don't believe everything that you read into, because December 20th is right around the corner. And I promise you, somebody gonna flip. It's just a matter of who. And it might be somebody that's not even, you might not even attach to CU right now. That may flip. It's a surprise. Coach Prime always pulls it off. It's just gonna be who is that person. We're getting closer and closer. But hey, drop some questions, man. I'm gonna answer some questions right now. Now, some questions I'm just gonna be honest with you. I may or may not answer it. Don't get mad if I don't answer y'all your questions. I'm gonna take 3 to 5 questions I'm gonna answer. And I'm gonna open this thing up. So y'all ain't gotta listen to me and my security all day. Just know something crazy is about to happen. And the internet might break. You know you just not gonna tell us. Mm. Well, still no lockdown corner. I'm waiting on them. You might get the answer sooner than later. Do you expect any news today? So yes, if you just joined on, there should be some news coming out at some point today. Can't tell you when, but there will be some news coming out today. At some point today, there will be some news coming out today. But if you're new to the channel, man, make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, man. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in, man. Y'all know how we rock over here, family. Y'all know when I get to talking, I get to saying certain things, and I don't give you everything. Y'all know how I do. I don't mess up people recruiting. I let these kids be kids. So hey, just know that there is somebody waiting, and that's gonna be some fan bases upset with Prime. And I promise you, it's gonna be some hatred being thrown around at Coach Prime, like always, right? You see what's going on today. You see the vibes that's going on today. You see everybody that's going live on a Monday. The linemen they're bringing in, they're not starters. They're just backup players. They're not this. They're not that. Look at the team they came from. They came from a losing team. That's what's always going on. It's always going to be something to knock down Coach Prime in the elevator, right? It's okay. That's what happens. I've been saying this. Colorado was going to finish with a top 15 class. You can believe it or not. You don't gotta listen to me. But when they finish with a top 15 class, don't say I didn't tell you so. But hey, that's the crazy part about it. I'll tell you this. I'm not even talking about Tennessee. So y'all worried about Tennessee. I'm not even talking about Tennessee. So trust and believe, whoever you think that I'm talking about, I'm probably not talking about them or their fan base. I'm just telling you, it's gonna be some upset people, and it's gonna be might get a little crazy, but just enjoy the process, man, because there's things that's gonna happen, that's gonna transpire that y'all don't see coming, and when the news break, it breaks. I'm gonna tell you this: I'm not in the business to break every news headline that goes on with these players. I'm just not. That's just not me. It's never gonna be me. I'm not gonna mess up players' recruitment. What I will do is I will give you some hints and try to throw you into the way of what might happen, what's coming to happen. Because I have sources. I know a lot of things that a lot of people don't know. I get a lot of information that a lot of people don't get. Maybe even your favorite content creator. Just saying. And there's no shot or knock on anybody. Because little be known, kind of cool with everybody. Just saying. But the people that y'all think that ain't cool with me, that be throwing shots and throwing shades, trust and believe. Those people call me behind the scenes. So don't let none of these people fool you. Just saying. All I ask is just get credit what credit is due. So I always get credit what credit is due. That's just a matter of the game and how it goes. So hey. But I can give you more hints. I can give you I can sprinkle a little bit on you. But I can't give you everything or everything because then I kind of give it away. I gotta build you up to let you know so you can understand what's going on. And then when it drop, you're like, dang, he said something was coming. And it's gonna shock your mind and it's gonna blow you every single time. Who knows? I might be getting paid by CU. Who knows? You really don't know who I am. So when people say I don't have factual information, I don't have sources, things like that, you don't know who I am. You don't know who I'm linked to. Just saying. That's all I can tell you in that point. But hey, we here. Hey, my brother, don't come in here telling us something, dog. Don't be coming in telling us something, dog. Like leave things alone, baby. Leave things alone, baby. So hey, just know. But hey man, y'all ask me some questions, man. I'm ready to answer something, man. I'm ready to answer something. We know who gets paid by CU. You, Nilly, and JTL and Chico. I'll just say this. I don't get paid by CU. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't get paid by CU. I make my money on my own. I don't get paid by CU. But hey, Coach Prime, man, I know you watching. Salute to you. But hey, if you want to cut your boy a check, go ahead and cut your boy a check. Oh no, I'm definitely not Neely's nephew. That's you can go ahead and stop that. If you know me and you talk to me online, you know I ain't Neely's nephew or nothing like that. But I will say this. Hey, Coach Prime, I know you watching. You know I know. But hey, we here, man. Rob, we, Rob, we look horrible last night. What do you mean we? We look horrible. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. So explain what you mean in that sense. Explain what you mean. But I'll say this, man. Hey, Coach Prime, we appreciate you, Bucky, Darius. Salute to y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. Oh, the Eagles. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Who is we? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to figure out who is we. But hey, man, the Eagles, man, they did look bad last night, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. Give credit to those guys. I ain't leave it at that, Hey, We'll see when it comes time to the playoffs. We'll see who stands last. I just hope y'all win a football game, honestly, in the playoffs. Because we know what happens there. Show me my opponent. Show me who you are. Show me what's different. Because y'all haven't won a playoff game. So I'm just waiting. Y'all prove to me, hey man, at least get to the conference championship. That's all I can ask. Get to the conference championship. Just saying. I'll be thinking Rob was like nearly, but no. What? Bro, what? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You gotta stop with the troll, dog. I don't know. I don't know. Nilly from a can of paint ain't never had a conversation with Nilly. Stop that. But hey, salute to Nilly. Salute to the CU team. Salute to CU's recruiting team, man. Doing a thing. Doing a thing. You know. Doing a thing, man. Shout out for the $2 super chat. Can we get a Colorado versus Oregon rematch in 2024? I think everybody would love that. I think even Dan Lanning would love that. You know why Dan Lanning would love that? Just because he's been throwing a little shade lately with this anonymous source thing. But it's okay. It's okay. No, we are not flipping Sammy Brown from Colorado. I mean from Clemson. No, that that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Baby T.O. Supposed to be coming on a visit, so we'll see how things go. But he's supposed to come on a visit, so we'll see. The docs and everything connection lines up. I would say, Coach Prime is going to save scholarships for the kids that's playing in bowl games that's going to hit the portal later. But there's a lot of things that is going to come out. Um, so just stay tuned, man. The best of the best. Is still this is phase one of the transfer portal. Then you're gonna, the second phase is signing day, and then after the games are being played, you have phase three for the kids that's gonna sign in, February. So if a kid is signing now, it's because they're looking to go to their next school in January. So that's just a matter of what it is. So hey, baby T.O. But yeah, man, I'm about to open this thing up, man. Ain't nobody really got any questions that they want to ask. You have a question. What is your question? What is your question? Since you have a question. Because I see lately, there's certain people that's been trying to get my attention. It's always in the comments. What's your question? Because I'm trying to see something. Who's responsible for feeding those big hogs? I think we got great, great, cafeteria food at CU Boulder that they can eat pretty good every day, all day, 3 times a day. So I don't think that's gonna be hard to do. They got good food there, and it's better than most university Power Five. Just saying, we ain't gonna have a problem with feeding the big boys. That's a great question. Why is Oregon wearing CU's? I mean, wearing Coach Prime cleats? That's a great freaking question. That's a great freaking question. It's funny how you throw shade, but then you turn around and you wear Coach Prime cleats. So who's really winning? Who's rent free in somebody's head? Come on, Oregon. But guess what? Coach Prime, I guarantee you, he got a percentage off of them wearing his cleats. I can tell you that. So hey, keep doing what you do. We keep living rent free in people's head. We good. The kids that committed yesterday. So do they have to wait to signing day, or they sign? No. So they have to sign on the 20th. The 20th is the early signing day for transfers and high school players. Um, it's nothing's official. So like they committed, but they can't announce anything until the 20th, right? So a kid can say whatever they want to say that they commit to X, Y, Z. None of that matter until December 20th. Once December 20th hits, that kid can sign, and then depending on when they want the kid to come on campus, so it ain't gonna be like January 1st. It'll probably be like January 5th, January 6th. They try to get the kid in like three to 5 days ahead of classes, depending on what school they go to and how classes set up for the next semester. Um, it depends on that, but most of the time you'll see kids because they'll let them go through New Year's, get all their blase good stuff out, move all their stuff in. So you should see kids start rolling in between like the 5th through the 8th of January onto their next school. So they do have to wait until January 20th to sign. How much longer do you see the media discrediting CU? Well, P, let me just say this: that will never stop. The reason why it's not going to stop is because there are people that legit hate Coach Prime. Let's be honest. So it's not going to stop. There's people that's upset, whether it's big corporations, big companies, that don't support Coach Prime and what he does. So it's not going to stop. So anything that Coach Prime do, there's always going to be a it's just a matter of whether you believe it or not. Because at the end of the day, the football game still got to be played. And so you got all this all season to talk and say whatever you need to say. But know one thing: when the game start being played and see you be successful and see you successful, just make sure you got that same energy. Because a lot of time they don't. But when things go south, they turn up. Just keep that same energy. Because something's gonna come for you. And I'm gonna leave it at that. When do the portal transfer sign? That's December 20th. Everybody signs December 20th. High school and transfer portal guys, December 20th is the name of the game. So that's why you see a lot of kids, who are in the transfer portal, who's already know where they're going, why they're saying they're committed right now because December 20th is right around the corner. That is signing day. Early signing day, December 20th. So I the if you wanna lock in and really say you in, December 20th what matters. What's good, Big LT?
Going down, Rob.
Hey man, I'm chilling,
I,
man.
I hear you up there spitting them facts, man. Hey, you right? They mad, man. I just seen that video on three just dropped. They hating so hard, man. He's so salty and stuttering, trying to get out. Can't even spit the hate out right. They so mad, man.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for this Monday to see how many channels actually give Prime and Colorado they props for what they've been doing in the portal and actually landing seats. And man, they choking on their own tongue, man.
But see, here's the thing: what happens, right? When you do things like that, all you do is elevate and bring more kids to see you. That's all you're doing.
Right,
So the more you hate, the more you keep drinking whatever's in that bottle. Guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna keep sending kids to see you and streamline the
right,
kids to see you. And this is what they don't want. They don't want players to go to see you, but you keep talking about see you in a bad manner. Today that tells people and parents and kids to say, hey, pick up the phone call. Let's see what's really going on to see you. And you'll be amazed how many coaches are calling, texting players while they're on a visit at CU. You'll be
right,
blown away. It happens all the time. Like and that's why Coach Prime and them are moving in silence. In silence, why they're not saying who they're after or what is going on, due to the fact of as they move in silence, right? You finding out that the kid's on a visit, it's too late. Because once a kid comes to see you and on a visit, it's pretty much a closed done deal. It's pretty much is. And so the name of the game is how can we keep this kid away from CU? That's the name of the game. But shout out to the $5 dono. Keep shining. Great channel. Even better Discord. Y'all get in that Discord. And I'm telling y'all think the Discord is just CU. It's not. we got a tie for everything: NFL, NBA, boxing. We show the boxing match over the weekend. We show the
I
high
don't
school
know about that
recruits
boxing,
state
Rob.
championship game. So hey, if you're in the Discord, man, you're missing out. We have a good time, man, and it's just a great time, man. So hey, pull up on us. We ain't hard to find.
Hey, you know another thing too, Rob. They don't think that Tinder Boo Carter seen that live.
Say that
Come on,
again,
man. You don't think that Boo Carter and his family seen that live that what you was talking about yesterday?
bro. They didn't
Come on,
listen.
man.
Listen to me. They didn't have to see it. I can bet you $100 that somebody screen recorded it and sent that to Boo Carter's mom and sent it to Boo
Right.
Carter. I ain't gotta say nothing. I can tell you, and I can bet $100 to anybody that want to tell me wrong, and I guarantee you, somebody sent that to Boo Carter or his mom.
Facts. These schools, they don't understand like the hate that they got and the malice in their tongues, man. It spreads to their fans, and then the fans become content creators for their programs, and really destroying your program from the out from the inside out.
Yeah,
Des- Destroying them, man. I ain't heard nothing now. Well, ain't nobody saying nothing about Draylon Miller. I ain't heard him say nothing about it, but he supposed to be a top pick, and everybody wanted. But they on hush hush about that. Oh, now all of a sudden, Seaton ain't as good as that freshman that played at Alabama last year. Come on, man, stop.
hey man, listen. They are never going. They don't want to give Coach Prime his flowers, man. That's all, man. It's cool, man. And just when a with a top 100 player, anytime a top 100 player commits to a school, it's a big deal. But Draylon Minner, he's a top 70 ranked player in the nation. They want to get a man his flowers for committing to CU. It's okay. It's okay. Because things are going to happen. And you can't stop this train.
Hey, and I'm calling it now. You know what I mean? What's his name is up there for a visit? What's the kid from TCU? Number one, that freshman. He was a freshman at TCU last year.
They
They
call him
call him
Baby
little,
T.O.
yeah, baby To. He gonna sign with Prime. I was thinking that last year when they went and played, well, beginning of the year when they went and played him, and I especially didn't see him play none at TCU. I was like, man, that kid right there, he gonna transfer to Colorado because he seemed like a prime. He's a prime. Come on, man. This is Texas. Everybody looked up to Prime. I heard. I knew he was gonna hop in that portal and want to come up to the come see Prime. Cause I was thinking that after that game, I wasn't surprised if a couple of them players from TCU squad went over there and started chopping it up with Prime. Especially Prime wanting him and Shador want him. He from the city. They didn't watch them grow up and play.
Bro, y'all is walling this shit. Hey, listen. But see, that is the key question, right? That's the key statement right there. CU is going to be the new Black Hollywood. And these are what the coaches are using against these players. So you want to go up there and you want to be in the limelight and this and that and lose. And like, bro, we already know what's coming our way. The difference is when we start developing these kids and they start seeing these kids get put into the league, what can you say then?
They can't.
Because all y'all worried about is Travis and Shador. There's more than just Travis and Shador on this team. So what happens? That's the real question.
Tell him if he get baby To, that boy gonna be a real deep threat. He gonna be a problem up there with Colorado.
Hey, I listen. I see all the ladies in the chat. I get what y'all saying that y'all want the ladies to pull up. Listen, man, I'm not curving nobody or this and that. Listen, y'all. I don't know who y'all are. Y'all don't come on camera, so I ain't not avoid nobody question. It's just I had already said that I was only gonna answer a certain amount of questions. It's just a matter of when you ask the question. Of course, I'm gonna answer a super chat question. I mean, they super chat the question to me. So You want your question really to answer, you can just super chat it. I'm not telling you have to, but that's what you if you really want me to answer the question.
What's up,
Go ahead,
Rob?
Bishop. What up, Bishop?
Hey, man. It's a new day, ain't it? When that blueprint comes alive.
Hey, I mean, I just for me, I look at it like this. What did you expect people was gonna do on Monday? Right? When all this stuff kept breaking out, what did you think they was gonna spend Saturday and Sunday doing? Watching film on these players.
And that's crazy, Rob. You right. ESPN ain't said nothing about Jordan season, but they want to talk about Prime leaving Colorado. Come on, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Number one offensive lineman, and then the school that y'all was trying to, scrape off views from. Y'all ain't gonna even talk about it. Mm.
That's how the beast is, man. That system.
Hey, listen. This is why independent media wins. This is why. Because we ain't scared to talk about any and everything.
True that.
This is the main reason why. And see, you know what? You know what hurts media the most? It's the independent media that hurts the big time media companies. And that's why they always try to be little and throw shade and throw shots and this and that. Even when people get bigger channels, they try to throw shade and throw shots. But guess what? You have to go through the same way, the same lift that everybody else has to go through. So when you get bigger, you're supposed to support the smaller, right? Because guess what? It helps you grow even faster. It helps you multiply. But we don't think about that thing. All we think about is I got these amount of subscribers. All right, but let's really look at the numbers. Are they really watching? Or are these numbers being inflated and floating? Just saying. We can break down the science of everything and we can throw out facts, but as independent medias, we break more stories and we do more work than the people that y'all think are the hierarchy people. Here's the difference. A lot of the hierarchy people are paying for information to make sure they get it right so they don't look like a fool in the end. Just saying.
Grassroots.
Just saying.
Quit all that preaching, Rob. Quit all that preaching, man.
Look,
I
look. He
listen,
pulling on it, ain't he? He pulling
listen,
on.
listen. I ain't preaching to nobody. I'm just keeping it real and telling you what it is really go on. And see,
I know.
a lot of people get this narrative and get to floating around like, oh, this person knows what's going on, and this. No, they really don't. They're just buying information. You know why they're buying it? Like, I don't think people really understand. How do y'all think that people really get information right for as where players going, and they got a 96 rating or 98 rating? Because they're paying to get the information. They're not taking a real guess on where this player going based upon the information that you're reading. They're paying for that.
And that's why then when you get them flips, they be so mad and so looking face all balled up because they just paid for the information and then they don't even turn out how they expect it to go. And they didn't put all their little work in and favoritism for them to go to this school and that school, flip on 'em.
They
But
want to
see,
control the whole narrative from the time they sign in high school all the way till if and when they get to the Super Bowl and go to Disneyland. That's who controls the whole narrative. And when they can't control that whole show, that's when they start using that negative press.
here, I'm gonna make this even sweeter for you. All you gotta do is look at Jordan Seaton, right? How many people actually put a crystal ball in where he was going? I'm waiting.
Come on.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Come on.
I'm still waiting on somebody to tell because nobody had a crystal ball because they kept
No,
it
they back.
close. Somebody background loud, but they kept it close to best because they didn't know. If you say you are who you are, they made the crystal ball because they did not want to be wrong, saying he was going somewhere that they did not know, and they was upset that Prime them kept it close to home, and Jordan Seaton didn't tell them.
Well, it's about the same as Dylan Raiola. They got him to go to Georgia high school, and now he signed with Georgia And before you know it, I expect to see him on the field in some blowouts or some late fourth quarter, and then they want to control that narrative.
All right, so let me just address this right quick. I see this back and forth between the men and the women. I ask I ask everybody to come on camera. You know why I ask everybody to come on camera, Miss Tina Cole, to answer your question? Put your name and face to whatever you're saying, and I promise you, you're not gonna say what you want to say. When your face and your name to stuff, guess what? You're gonna come out and you're gonna tell and you're gonna be honest about what you really want to say, how you really feel. When you sit back behind the camera and you don't put your name in your face and stuff, and you can say whatever you want to say, whatever. But when you put your name in your face to it, I promise you, you'll talk different. I ain't hiding. I'm here. You see me every single day. I'm just saying, being on camera creates better content, to be honest with you. But a lot of people don't put their face on it, which I'm not telling you to, right? Because you have your own reason why, right? To me, I don't judge you how you look or how you feel or whatever that it is you want to do. I don't care about none of that stuff. I just want to see your face to see, when you put your face and name to something, if somebody's being honest, somebody's being real, you can read face expression, you can read body language. That's the part that's behind it. And a lot of people don't get that. And so that's why I'm asking. I don't beg you to be on camera. That's you. If you want to come up here and be on camera and talk your talk, come up here and do it. But people can read body language and people can understand when you're not being real. Just saying.
Rob, any word on any linebackers coming in?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we got some linebackers coming in. We right now the biggest focus was right, getting the offensive line. They're not done yet on the offensive line. They're gonna add a couple more pieces to it, right? But it was mainly about, hey, what's the one thing we can do to shut everybody up right now? Let's go get those pieces first, right? Because everybody's gonna get, if we go and do this the way, do it in reverse, right? Then people gonna feel like, oh, they're not getting the offensive line, they're not attacking the offensive line. So attack the offensive line, do that, so then they can, bring people down a level. But as you see, people want to crank up an even level because it's not who they feel that they wanted to see in CU, or well, I ain't gonna get into all that because that's a whole other spiel. I'm gonna leave that alone. But there are people out there that's sad in the world that they want a certain lineman to be there in Colorado that's not there. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But hey, y'all got some questions, man. I'm gonna answer about 3 to 5 more questions. If y'all want to pull up, man, I'm gonna drop a new link out there for y'all. You know,
You got that, Rob?
you said what?
Did you
Nah,
get
what it
that?
is, Prime not finna beg them players that they want, them linemen that they want to be over there to come over there. If y'all want to be a part of that, they need to come over there and be a part of it. All that shooting footing around, and just because that's your hometown, you want somebody to beg you to be on your squad or move height. Nah, Prime doing it how he want to do it over there, man. That's what it is. A lot of them folks come over there and be uncomfortable the way that they, that's just like any of the kind of people that come into a black household. They might not like how it's ran in certain black households, man. It's it's a little extra, and we live when we read it.
Did you hear me, Rob?
No, I didn't hear you. What you said?
Did you get that I sent?
I probably did. I'm not. I'm looking at something right quick.
You good? You
What up?
good?
What up? What up? See you, Bubs. Dynasty.
What up? What up? What up, Rock? What up, Banner?
What up, man?
Dang, bro, y'all already shooting DMs asking for people numbers, man. Y'all tripping.
I guarantee you, kids like
What up, Johnny?
Bean ain't going nowhere. He's still gonna be on the squad because they got great chemistry and great personality for the team. You know what I mean? He know how to blend right in.
Hey Rob, do you know if Savion Washington staying? He gonna hold tight?
Yeah, he not going nowhere. He good.
All right, 10
He good. I don't know if it's me, but everybody coming out loud. I think so. I might have these headphones on. What up, Jonas? What's the word?
What's up, bro?
Chilling. Hey man, let me be honest with y'all, man. I'm just saying in general, bro. I just want to talk football. All that extraness of like the men versus women and on camera and this and that, I don't care about that. Honestly, I just want to talk about football. What's going on? Move on. Y'all are tripping in the chat, asking people for their numbers and stuff like that. Y'all is tripping.
Who that
All I want to
is?
talk.
Nigga trying to shoot their shot?
Shoot, they shot in the chat, bro. It's crazy.
Wild man.
I
This
ain't
ain't no
listen.
dating service, fellas.
Y'all is tripping. All right, we here to talk about football. What's going on? Move on, man. I don't know like why people are tripping about like. I do ask for people like for me. I do ask for people to turn their camera on in the behind like when you're not on the panel, so I can see who you are to verify who you are. That you are. I'm trying to. I gotta verify you. I can't just let you on my show. You know what I'm saying? That's just not how it's gonna work, dog. Because people do weird stuff. And so I'm. That's the reason why. Once you get on the show, you can turn your camera off. I don't really care. But when you come on in the background, you do gotta turn your camera off so I can see that are a person and you're not on something weird and being goofy because there are trolls out here. So, but asking for people numbers in the chat is wild, bro. Y'all need to cut that out, dog.
Nigga trying
Horn
to get
dogs
they
out
trying to
there,
shoot
man.
their shot, man.
Them horn dogs, man. Them boys horn dogs, man. My bad if it's loud on my side, Rob. I'm at the job scene, man.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the highway.
Say, Rob, hey, I want to ask you who is the top defensive target that they looking at?
The top defensive target.
Yeah, like who is the most important
Mm.
defensive player they got to get?
Mm. Ooh. Dang, Jones, you put me on the spot there, dog. 'Cause they kind of give away about something Yeah, they kind of give away about something. I'm gonna say it's a defensive lineman, but it's also a high school recruit too. Also,
I don't give up too much, Rob.
I know Jordan did it
I
on
don't get-
purpose. He knew what he was doing. He did it on purpose. I had to like,
Hey,
No,
man.
man.
It's it's two big guys that I'm thinking of. When you say that, man. Are we talking about
yeah.
flip or you talking about that's already that's
Man,
non-recruited,
I'm talking about who the
non-commitment?
it don't
You
even
talking about
matter, bro.
non-commitment or flip, Rob? You give me that.
I
It don't
can't give
even
you that.
matter,
That's
bro.
too that's too much. That's too much, dog. I can't give you all that, dog. Uh,
Oh man, so it's gonna go down, man.
Listen
Man, we
though,
finna hurt him. We
I
finna
can't
hit him
give you
where it
that.
hurt. Try finna hit him where it hurt, man.
I can't give you that, dog. Y'all gonna have to find out. But as we get closer to that announcement or whatever that's gonna be, man, I give you some hints, but I can't give you that. But man, listen, I listen. The offensive coordinator is already in house, man. He already in house. Yeah, I just that's all I can say. He already in house, the offensive coordinator. But I mean, if y'all listen to Matt Pacheco, man, he already told y'all, Pat gonna
man.
be the OC.
Matt McChesney, a fucking hater, man.
Yeah, I listen,
He
Matt.
a real
Matt
hater.
and
Hey, I seen that today. He really hot that they ain't get none of his players though. He really a bitch. He really got female ways.
I'm just telling y'all, man, that he already told y'all Pat Shermer was gonna be it. He
Yeah, he
said out
big
his
man.
he said out his mouth. So I just got all I can tell y'all is, he's a CU legend. He said out his mouth. That's who it's gonna be. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But I can say this: the offensive coordinator is in house. That's what I can tell you.
And then he wasn't even he wasn't really happy that the fact that they got seated. Yeah, you happy that your school was able to accomplish that, but you was lightweight mad because you was hoping that you wishing that he failed, and that way you could say ha, I was right or whatnot, man. Like it's just weird energy, man, with people, you know what I mean? What it
All right.
is.
Hey, shout out to the super chat, man. Y'all is on 1,000 today, man. But chance me on Whitlock. Does the staff mess with him? Hey, man. Hey, I ain't get into all that, man. I'll believe that one alone, man. Shout out to the super chat, $2 super chat. Rob, how's Coach Ray doing? Hope everything is okay. Man, Coach Ray is good, man. I just talked to him before I went live, man. He good, man. Keeping me out prayers, man. Thank y'all for looking out. But Rose, Rose, you try to start. Hey, damn, Rose, you try to start so, man. Hey, but no, I will say this. There are a lot of people that was upset because of season. I will say that. There, Rose, I get it. You want me to answer that? I'm gonna say this. I don't watch Jason Whitlock at all. So that's your answer right there. I don't watch Buddy at all. So you can take for that. That's the best way I can explain it to you. I don't watch
Oh,
Buddy at all.
nobody watching that, dude.
So that's really the best way I can answer that in this situation, man. Because this, hey, just man,
The worst kind of nigga, man.
bro, be capping for them views.
I don't know how you can get on TV every day and talk about one person. That's crazy shit. I mean, stuff. That,
And then you paying them kids to come on there and lie.
Man, that dude
Now,
playing career over with. He knew he'd never play college football again.
so all right.
Both of them.
So here's the question: Do y'all? My thing, my thing that blows my mind with some of these people is I get it. Y'all do it because y'all got a name, y'all got a stature. So y'all just want to bring attention, and it really is all it is business one-on-one marketing. That's really all it is. And so a lot of people get mad about it. Why get mad? Just don't watch it. Just don't watch it. You don't. Then you won't even get mad about it. Just don't watch it. That's the best thing I could tell you. But I just don't watch Do It at all. I never have. I probably never will. I
I think
listen.
picking up that tight end, boy, that was a big move right there. That lets me know we're gonna choke that rock this year.
Hey, listen. Anybody that's in this chat talking about I'm capping, just wait till I drop a receipt video, and you're gonna see who real capping. The tennis channel, man. What's going on, man? See you popped up on us, man. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, man? How we doing out there, guys?
We good, man. I know you about to come drop some knowledge on us, man, and break some of these people's heads loose, man. So talk to us.
I'm listening, brother. I'm just listening to everybody. I just got through watching my boy there just got through watching Dog, with the conversation with Coach Prime. So that was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. That's about it. That's about it. Just checking in, seeing what you guys talking about. Ain't nobody fussing this morning. What's up? It's morning where I'm at here, like 11 o'clock, San Diego.
People really never fussing. It's just people they want to get their point off. They're really never fussing about nothing.
Yeah.
It's just they want to get their point off of their view, and so that's what happens with certain things. I mean, I can't be mad at you coming up here and get your point of view across.
You know what makes this platform so unique? I was thinking about that this morning. You got the base. You got the Colorado base. which is Colorado. Then you got your extended base, where all of us get together here and we can talk to each other and talk back. I'm talking to brothers I've never seen before, never met them before, but in most cases we can have a nice little conversation and everything. So I kind of like this a little bit. I like what you're doing. You're doing a good job with it. A lot of creators out there doing some good stuff, man.
I got to be honest with you, Tennis Channel. Majority of my base ain't even CU fans.
Say again now.
Majority of my subscribers are not CU fans.
Oh yeah, I picked that up a long time ago.
Yeah,
I picked that up a long time ago.
Majority of the people that subscribe to me are Florida State, Miami, Alabama, Texas.
Okay.
They're not Colorado fans, so that's why people enjoy coming up here talking about Colorado, because they're not Colorado fans. So that's why it'd be so much arguing going on, because they're not Colorado fans.
Wow. And I'm here in San Diego, man, and you would think I would be an Aztec fan. I used to work for the Aztecs, and so I know about San Diego State. So when the Chargers left, we don't have any football here in San Diego at all. So the football that and San Diego State used to suck, and but now
Y'all got Sean Lewis now.
well, we'll see. We'll see how that one's gonna go. He should do good though. Sean should. I like Sean. Sean should do good though. He should do good.
But I will say this, man. The minute some negative news drop, man, I swear it's just been 1,001 trolls in here, man. They be waiting. They be ready for your boy. They be ready. They be ready. But I'll say this, man. My channel is open to any and all fans. You don't have to be CU fans. It's an open channel for all fans, right? And if you want to come up here like Jonas, he come up here and he talk about LSU. Tell him what it is about LSU, and he stand up. I'm not mad at that at all.
You did?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what's supposed to happen. That's what this channel was designed for, man. I'm trying to.
I got the best 3-lows team in the country, nigga.
I'm trying to grow this into something major. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just you. You know what I'm saying?
Man, if they would have had the 12-team playoff this year, LSU would have been the first team out. Boy, I'd have been putting up a fight.
Man, mark my words. I'm going. This show is going to be a black media company, one of the top black media companies. Just mark my words, man.
I believe that. I believe that, dude. I see the way everything is going. With the other content.
Business on that, right?
Right, brother. I see a lot of good stuff coming out of this.
Yeah. But
it started out. Man, we was like 15 people in that business, huh?
Really?
Wow. Yeah, Jonah's been here from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? There's people that been here from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? They've been rocking.
15 people watching it live.
Yeah, man, we didn't went up from there. You know what I'm saying? When it was just me on the screen, just answering people questions, to going to doing what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? Starting one of the the hottest, the top, the number one panel show, for CU. That's what it. But hey, man, I respect all content creators, what they do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, because I knew what it took for me to get to where I'm at and where I'm continue to grow. And so all I expect is, what I'm saying, let's just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because things are gonna change, movements are gonna change, things like that. How do you get a ticket? How do you get in the ticket giveaway? Man, listen, all you gotta do is make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? You never know what day I'm going to pick a person out of the chat. It's not gonna be me. It's gonna be somebody that's on my team that's gonna pick you, or it's gonna be a bot that picks you. So you don't know who's gonna pick you. Just saying. Just know. If my team reach out to you, or anybody reach out to you, ask you what your email is, don't think it's in a weird way or anything like that. It's just they're gonna contact you from RobDaManMedia email page, and we'll let you know, hey, that you won. Blase, but it's gonna be 21 tickets. So hey, 21 tickets giveaway for the UCF game in Florida next year. So hey, I don't want to miss. Just letting y'all know. But shout out to Rose for the $4.99 chat. I'm pissed Manches be off. I said I hope those boys never loan the fight zone.
Hey, I put that in the Discord.
That's
I put that in
cold,
the
man.
Discord, man. Listen, I put that in the Discord, bro. I put
They
that in the
can't do
Discord
Mac
last
like
week.
that, man. Mac loved that. He loved that fight song, man.
Man,
All
last
right.
week I put that in the
God.
Discord, man.
I'm gonna say this.
I said, man, somebody was watching Matt and somebody told that boy, man, I hope them dudes never learn to fight song. It pissed Matt out. That
Man,
boy went off.
man, because
That
I'm
boy went off.
if you go back and ask some of these NFL players if they remember they fight songs as they school, man, how many of you think is really gonna that's not gonna remember that, man, or gonna know it?
I'm
Come on, man.
gonna say this. All right. If you are in my Discord, you already know what's going on. Cause we had a whole night of about this whole topic in the Discord. But hey, we gonna see if they seen the fight song. That's all I can say. We gonna find out if they see the fight song or not.
Hey, let me ask you a question. I hear you guys. I'm really new to the whole thing because I just started getting into it. What you guys talk about the Discord? What is the Discord? And I know it sounds like a dumb question, but like I said, I'm just kind of new to the media thing, internet media and stuff.
Oh, you're fine. So basically, it's another platform where it's an open space for people to talk. Where I talk about recruiting for CU. We talk about NFL, NBA, college. We got a channel for a little bit of everything that relates to sports, boxing.
So the Discord is another channel.
It's a different platform that's not associated to YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. It's another platform that's not associated to YouTube where any videos that I get copyrighted for, like film breakdowns, anything like that, I could just drop into the Discord where you can watch things like that. So it's not just all CU based. We got a lot of stuff in there. Jonas can tell you, he's in the Discord. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. I love
Yeah.
it.
It gets fun in there, man. At times, man, people get a little heated, but it's just a community. It's a community based place where people can come, and just hang out, man, and have a good time, man. That's all I can say. I'll just say this: sometimes you might want to turn the notification off because you get a lot of notifications. You know what I'm saying? But when you in that thing, it be rocking.
Definitely get a lot of notifications.
Yeah, it's a community, man. It's a community of people. That's all I can say to you. But old school, I see you trying to come up, man. So I'm finna drop the link for you, man. I know you waiting to come in, man. I know your boy Tennis Channel up here. You want to go at him. So hey, old school is on the way. Hey, listen, man. The people been asking for Tennis Channel and old school to go at it. I just want to see the debate argument. You know what I'm saying?
Why they want us, man? My debate, man, and I piss him off every time, is Coach Hayes. Cause see, Coach Hayes hung up on me one time, and when you hang up on me like that, hey, I'm gonna fight my own. I'm gonna choose my own battle. So, that Tennis Channel, give me a call, man. Call me here. I said, why? So you can hang up on me again? So we're gonna have our little battle. I'm gonna have a battle. But I like Coach Hayes though, man. I like him.
Yeah, man, Coach, man. Salute to Coach Hayes, man. If you watching, you out there, man. I know you might not be in the comments, baby, but I know you out there, man. I know you watching.
He be trying to set a brother up every time. He be trying to set
What you mean? What you mean, Tennis Channel? How you be trying to set you up?
Hey, he be trying to set you up. You ever heard somebody ask you a question? They know the answer already, but they want to make another point instead of asking you what they want to ask you. But he's got a point to make behind everything. And it's like, I listen. He's a good brother, man. I love him. But I listen at him, man, and he be like,
well, as the host of a show, you have to push your narrative, bro.
Of
can't
course
let anybody else
do.
do it.
And I give him the control, and that's why that sucker hung up on me. he had the power. I said, okay, hey, all right, it's okay.
I get that a lot too. Don't feel bad.
He be
What's up,
hanging up on
old
you
school?
too. He be hanging up on
What
you,
up, bro?
school.
What up, Rob? What up, panel? What up going on, everybody? Hi, everybody.
He be hanging up on you too, school.
Old school, how you doing, man?
Now I'm
All
doing.
right.
It's wonderful out here. I'm doing.
You
Sitting
hear
up
me,
here.
school?
Yeah, what's good? How y'all doing? What
I
up?
said,
Who's big? All right, Big LT. I see you on. I see you all on. Hey, everybody.
I said he be
Hey,
hanging up
What's
on you
going
too.
on, OG?
It's good. It's good.
hey, old school. Hold on, man. I gotta give you a proper introduction, man. If you ain't dancing on the stream, man, it ain't right, baby. So we have to make sure we get you right, old school. Now, what's going on, old
Oh,
school?
go ahead, Rob. Hey, Rob, let me tell you something. But, hey, Rob, that look like I told you. How many times I told you? That look like my daddy, Rob. That man look like he about 6'2", about 6'2", something like that. That look like me, but that look more like my daddy. I look like my daddy too, Rob. I get that a lot, Rob. But I'm gonna tell you something. My family was here look at me. They be like, that go my father. That's my father, Rob. That got to be my father.
He said it look like him, but
And,
it look like his
Rob, I
daddy.
don't know where you got it. Rob, I told you this already, Rob, so you know I ain't lying. I don't know where you got that from, but that's my father, Rob. I wish my sister was here to see it.
What
Hey,
video he talking about? Hold on, what video Richie? Wait, put that comment up. What video he
Yeah,
talking
it's
about?
already
it's
out there. It's already
it's
playing
up.
it out. Hey, Rob, but I told you though what's Rob. I'm telling you what's real, Rob, but I ain't tell you no fake, Rob. I ain't got a lot to kick it, Rob.
You hear me, Rob?
Hey, it's up there, Jonas. You don't see it on the screen.
No, he don't see
Nah,
it.
I don't say. All I see is old school dancing.
That's what we
Yeah.
talking about.
No, I'm talking about the comment the dude Richard Durant. What he said? What he said?
I think
He
he.
said
I think he.
drop the video. What video you talking about?
Oh.
He said drop it in the community, the Discord.
What video?
I don't know, man.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't know, man.
but yeah, Rob. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Hey, old school.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. And
Yep.
I'm not being personal, but I'm trying to make a point.
All right.
How old are you?
64 years old. I'll be
Oh,
65 29th of March.
oh, you a youngster. You a youngster.
Hey, I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to be
Man,
around.
how you call somebody named old
Wait,
school a youngster?
First of all, you made a comment. Let me make sure you why I'm trying to stick around. I'm trying to be around for Coach Pride to win the championship, and I'm trying to get Social Security at the same time.
Get it, brother. Get it. Get
I'll
it.
tell you, and that could only take a year, Rob. Right?
right.
I'm telling you, Rob.
Hey,
Huh?
the reason I asked, we
I said
might have to
65.
change names because you're 65 and I'm 69.
Okay.
But old school, I look good. I look
Yeah.
good, old school.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't getting no younger. I ain't stupid. I don't care about how good you look. You ain't getting no
You still
younger.
getting older, huh, old school?
Hey boy, I'm telling you, man,
Hey,
I ain't got it like Rob got it.
nah, bro, I ain't got nothing. I don't know what you talking about, old school.
I ain't got it. And I'm
old
telling
school, old school be on the block, man.
you, hey, look, I ain't stupid. I know the main thing is to maintain, but I'm just saying. I mean, how low can I maintain?
You can. You can, brother. You can, man.
I want to keep up the spirit, but I know the spirit can only go so far. I mean, if we ain't doing things, we talk about 5, 6, 7 years. I mean, how long did we sign up to be on this ship?
5 years.
But wait, I can go 5 years. I'm just saying it's gonna be wonderful in 5 years. We talk 3 championships at least.
3.
He said 3. He called 3 of them.
We ain't talking to no bowl championships. I'm talking about the real bowl. We
The
ain't go.
playoff championship.
Oh, I'll tell you, boy.
Hey, man.
Prime get 3 championships. He might as well go ahead on and put a statue outside the stadium they got.
I mean,
Real talk.
hey, who was that? Zion, right?
No, that's Big LT.
Oh, that was Big LT that just said that.
Nah, that was
Old
Jonas.
school.
That was Jonas
Old
who
school.
said that.
Old school.
No, Zion, Jonas.
What's up?
Hey,
Baby?
Jonas, I agree with you. But this is my question to you: is you gonna take you and yours to go see it?
Oh yeah, we going to the Florida game next year, and I'm trying to catch me a game in the snow, man. Get on one of the mountains. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, I
Out
bet.
there in Colorado?
Yeah, I'm from New Orleans, man. I ain't never seen no mountains and all that.
I know,
I'm trying to get out there.
I know you.
You from New Orleans? Jonas, you from New Orleans?
Yeah.
Born and raised from the boot, yeah, bro.
You
Hey,
can tell by the way he talk, because he talk like Skyler. Skyler from New Orleans too. A couple of y'all from New Orleans.
Yeah.
hey, old school. What you gotta get Zion, man? What you do to you?
Zion, Yeah,
Oh, he's fine.
Zion's something else. That's your boy though. I ain't gonna talk. You should have started that, Rob. You
I ain't starting nothing. You
No, I
on the
got
spot.
Zion confused, but Zion a hater too, though. You already know. You just trying to see why I hate no
No,
hate.
I'm just
You trying to
asking.
start that hate no the hater stuff. I get it.
Listen.
Hey,
Listen,
Rob, let me tell you, hey, Rob, see, look at you. You start, you
He trying to start that. He trying to start that shit.
Rob, you made a comment, and you don't want to. Here's the answer to it. This is the answer to it. Zion got a wrench, don't he?
No, he ain't got a wrench.
I don't know why not. He act like he do. Am I right or
Man,
wrong,
y'all
Rob?
wildin', man.
Rob, am I right or wrong? Okay.
Old school.
That's
I'm
it.
just
That
asking.
conversation.
Old school.
I will tell you, hey, Rob, I learned a
Old
long
school.
time ago. I learned how to. Okay, go ahead, Rob. Go
I'm
ahead.
just asking. Listen, I'm asking a simple question because every time somebody talk, you think it's Zion. So I'm just asking a simple question on why.
Because I know we haters, usually haters do this, they sound the same. And they ask the same question. All the haters sound, hey, Rob, you already know it better than I do. All the haters sound the same, and they ask the same question. Why it sound like I'm hating? Why you say I'm hating? They all ask that same question.
I might have to catch the snow with that spring game, man.
Yeah.
Hey, they're gonna put a Coach Hayes on you. I need you to pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Rob, I don't want to get biblical or nothing like that. Even Satan disguised himself and they said he wasn't a hater. Satan tried to make everybody think he wasn't a hater. And Satan they hate you wills.
Satan the biggest hater.
Boy, I'm telling you. I mean, you ain't got to keep stabbing me, sticking me, and then laughing at me to turn around and say, dang, man, I guess you ain't.
Why everybody keeps saying congrats, Travis? What happened? What Travis did?
Yeah, what y'all do, man? Let's talk about it. Man. Y'all talking about it. What y'all do? No. Dang, man, why y'all out here?
First team All American?
Oh, he got first team automatic. Yeah, we gotta talk about that, man.
Really?
AP.
Travis
That ain't nothing. That's self-explanatory.
Get out of here.
What we should be talking about is what that young boy gonna be doing to just sign with us. What he gonna be doing?
First team.
Who you talking about? Old school, the wide receiver?
No, that offensive lineman.
Oh, Seaton?
Yeah, he the future. Is he the future for real? Is he just like we think like Kamani was gonna be the future?
No,
Kamani is gonna be the future. What you mean?
I know he is because he gonna stick and stay. His mama gonna make sure. I know.
Old school.
Right, Zion. I mean,
that ain't Zion.
You right. You right. I'm sorry. You right, Jonas.
Hey, listen, old school. We need your expertise. We need your expertise to how you really feel about Jordan Seaton. How you feel about Big Boy Cummings?
Dude, is the future man, and he did a good thing. He did a good thing, and then and not only that, this right here. I don't want to get off of him, but I want to ask Rob this question. Hey, Rob, what's the name was doing the same thing, and I can see him coming back to us as long as we don't try to stick him with no forks and anything like that, because of the fact that he said that he want to see what's happening out there. He don't know if Coach Prime gonna come back and nothing like that. But he gonna come back. He's doing the same thing. And you see how they work with Prime like that? You see how they go for it? They ain't got no animosity. They ain't got no they ain't like they got to explain themselves how they do that.
Hey, old school. The chat, they need you to slow it down for them to understand you. So
now what I'm saying is that remember the other guy that was up out of came up out of the same program. That what is it? What's the name?
Hawkins?
What is the name? No, what's the name? Yeah. What's the name?
No, you talking about Winnie.
The one that decommitted, the 25.
You talking about Winnie Watkins. You talking about Winnie Watkins.
Yeah.
Winston Watkins.
Yeah. I mean, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere, Rob.
One of them recommitted though. One of them
Seaton
talked to him. He just and he recommitted.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he recommitted. I think it was
which one that is?
it was Watkins or the other guy.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
Well,
He told me.
Winston Watkins.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be surprised. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, but listen, man. Shout out to Travis Hunter, man, for first team All American, man. That's major, man. That's major.
That's
And on
nothing.
top of that,
That's nothing. Wait till
hold
next
on, old
year.
school.
I'm
Hold on,
sorry.
old school. I gotta give him his flowers, man. I gotta give him
All
his
right, well,
flowers, man.
give us flowers.
Yeah.
Listen, the biggest thing about it is Travis Hunter missed 3 games in the middle of the season, and to come back and to legit, win first team All American, man. That's major, man. We gotta give him his flowers for that. We gotta give him his flowers.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I want to see the flowers we're going to be giving the offensive line this time next year. Boy, I'm telling you, Rob, it ought to get better.
Let me tell you guys something I saw. I saw Seaton do this on the film, and it was so freaking funny. You know how he blasts guys and he push him down? He blasts through this guy, pushed him down, and laid spread eagle on top of him. I said, this dude's crazy. I mean, he just laid on top of him. He didn't let him get up.
Nah,
Laid
I
up.
like when he dove into they got a cut block and he missed cut block and got up and seen the play was still in action. He got back up and drove found somebody to block. And then when they say go find someone to block, he went and found somebody to
Oh
block,
yeah,
man, and
oh that's
drove
one
with
thing I
them,
like
man.
about him.
Yeah.
He love finishing blocks too. He gonna block you
Yeah,
clean out of
yeah.
bounds.
Oh yeah, he mean, man. He, like you
He
said,
gonna
I
block you
mean all
clean
the
out of
time.
bounds.
He gonna be
Say, listen.
nasty,
Speaking
man.
of the
He gonna
offensive
be
line,
nasty.
man, what's up, Omari Ward? He
All right,
ain't. Yeah.
we gonna get into that. Give me 1 second. Rob, do you think Travis is going to play both sides of the ball like last year? Yes, I do. I do believe. Now, I will also say this.
OG, put a shirt on.
I will also. Old school. Turn your camera off. Turn your camera off, old school, man. Tripping, bro. Turn your camera off, dog. I'll also say this. Depending on if we get X, Y, or Z, you might only see him on one side of the ball, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Well, we got somebody from the Lou up in this joint, man. Go ahead and announce who you are. Let the people
Rob.
know.
Hey, what up, Rob? What's going on, man? I know I ain't been on here.
Yeah, man, it's all good, man. Appreciate you.
I
Always support the
well, I
people from the Lou.
bring something to y'all attention, man. Something that we need to do, bro. And one of the things that I've been doing, man, I've been reaching out to the athletes off in Arkansas, off in Texas, off in Florida, because if they're not gonna recognize Black History Month, we need to let those athletes know that they need to start deciding to move out those states. They want to take Black History programs into state. And as a Black athlete, we should not even go to school in that state. And this is real talk.
But with that, that's damn near the whole state of Florida though, because they trying to take that out of Florida. Period.
I
Yeah.
understand that, but you got to put get their government officials on blast. This is the time. The young dude, man, from IMC Academy, he said it right the other day. You're not gonna play with somebody that look like you, and guess what? Where you going? If they don't respect you, now's the time that we got to start going back to what we was doing back in the early 60s. They taking everything away that we gained. They taking that away from us. Now's the time that our black youth got to stand up and do the things that we let slip and slide. I'm 43 years old, and I see, we let slip
Look,
and slide.
or I'll say this though. The
Go
only
ahead.
way, these players talk to each other. They know what's up. They know what to do. But it comes to the point where why everybody. So let me explain why people are so upset of what Coach Prime did and about the offensive lineman. Right? What is one thing all the offensive linemen got in common?
They black.
You know what that is?
Bingo. That's
Yeah.
It's,
bingo. That's
Is he black?
that's and
that's
that's
it.
the
We want
reason.
all
And
we
that's
got
the
is
reason
what?
why
All we got
people
is
upset.
Bailey and Zelinkus, and that's the only two white ones we got, huh?
But
But just think about that's what people really are upset with Coach Prime about. They don't want him to go change and put all these minority people in Boulder, Colorado, because it was before Coach Prime was there. I lived and I got a residence in Colorado. It's 1%,
but
1%, 1% in Boulder. Guess what? Since Coach Prime came, that percentage just went up.
Can I speak on that for a second?
Go ahead.
Now, the only thing I want to say is that Coach Prime is in a position right now where he can help both. Uh, he can help everybody out. Whether it's just, whether it's, not to say, I don't want to just always use black coaches, but black coaches that treat black people correctly. He in
Yeah.
a position right now where, he can even help like the junior colleges out, the HBCUs out. Why? Because what's happening is with the way the portal is set up now, he's gonna bring in the top guys. But what's happening with those guys that's coming out of high school? If you know, work in conjunction with those universities, not the universities, but the community colleges and the HBCUs to develop the people.
See, now that's the problem I have with the
So,
transfer portal. You turning them dudes into G League players.
but sometimes we got to start off somewhere, bro, because we're not going.
Nah,
I
man, you
went,
got nah. You
hold on,
know
let me.
what we got to do? Push all the niggas who've been in college 5 and 6 years out the way.
Yeah.
But also that tends
Hold
to
And
here's another point though. Where's it pushing the top black coaches to go to places where they can't? They're making it hard for them to recruit. Think about where Frank Brown went to. He went to Syracuse. Look what the corner of the nation where they pushed him at to make it hard for him to get recruits.
That's worse than Boulder.
Nah, not really, man. We
Yes,
gotta.
it is.
That's worse
Well,
than Boulder, son.
yeah, I just look.
Syracuse, New York, they go play football. You in Atlanta or you in Mississippi somewhere? You going to
I,
Syracuse,
Pennsylvania,
bro?
my first,
Pennsylvania will be
uh,
his hotbed. That'll be the
yeah,
closest
I,
market for him to
Yeah,
get
but them dudes
recruits.
got
hey,
southern roots. All they know is the South.
But
I'm gonna
but
show you
see,
something. I'm from
but
Mississippi, bro, and my first year, man, I ran track at Mississippi Valley, and I had an opportunity to move up, and I moved up to running track at Ole Miss, which for me, I'm not gonna say it was a big mistake, but those were the opportunities that we had back then. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
Those
wait,
were the.
wait, wait. Time out, time out. How
Go
old
ahead.
you say you was, bro?
I was at Mississippi Valley State. My which guy I ran track at Mississippi Valley State. From
No, I'm
there,
asking you how old you was, because you said you was at Ole
I
Miss, and I know a while ago Ole Miss didn't allow black athletes, huh?
say what? Nah, bro. See, that's why. Let me tell you something. I want to say this, bro. It's a lot of confusion about things that goes on in Mississippi that a lot of people that don't hear you won't know. One thing I've learned all my life, man, is never judge what you see on social media or what you see on the news and stuff like that. That because all of that is fake news to me, and that's just me. I'm 53 years old, about to be 54, coming into the next year. But the one thing as us, we sit up and listen to what people tell us and tell us what's going on, like stuff like that. That's not what's really going on. I don't judge Florida. I don't judge Georgia. I've been to Georgia. I live in Georgia. I lived in Texas. I visit people off in Alabama. I go to Tennessee. I go to Missouri. Got family in Missouri. I stayed in Missouri. I stayed in Illinois. So I don't listen to what people tell me. I go and I judge for myself. When I go to those places, I don't be scared to go nowhere. It's a lot of us sit up there and listen to them, man. You don't want to go on that side of town, but that side of town got the best food. You think about it. The size of town that certain people put out there and tell you not to go to, those sides of towns got the best food, got the best people that sit up there and treat you like you're supposed to be treated. It's a lot of people that don't even know
No
about
disrespect, homie. No disrespect, big homie. But come on, let's get to it. Get to what you trying to say, big homie. It's a long story.
nah. Go ahead, man. I'm finished. I told you I wasn't gonna take up much time.
No, you didn't even tell us about what was going about Ole Miss. You didn't answer his question.
What was his question? He didn't ask me no question about Ole Miss. What was going on at Ole Miss during the Ole Miss time frame? It was a lot going on. So shoot, all the one thing that you know about those schools that's in the SEC is that
Not
all black players they stick together because they know that's all we got. But at the same time, there was
now.
other.
What I think what the thing was, what he was saying, that they did for a long time. They was last school to allow black athletes to play on their football teams and
No,
stuff like that. And I think that's what he was asking, like around the time that you went, if they had any black athletes there.
yeah, we a lot of black athletes. My fraternity house got burned down 2 times. Phi Beta Sigma fraternity house. You can look up at that and see where it was burned down 2 times. You know, it's racial issues all the way around. You know what I'm saying? But we focus upon one standpoint that they want to keep our focus upon. When I was there, you know, it was like, hey, we we enjoyed each other, you know what I'm saying? Because hey, it wasn't like that, it wasn't like it, I can't really explain it to you. It wasn't like a discriminatory thing there. It was like a thing, that goes on throughout wherever you go in this country. The most racism that I faced was when I went to New York. That was the most racism I faced. I'm gonna take New York and where else can I say? New York and shoot, Dallas, Texas. Those are two most racist places that I've ever been in my life. But see, for the people in Dallas, they're not gonna say that. People in New York not gonna say that. I hope I answered your question. But that's all I had to say.
I'm in Dallas. It is some racism out here in Dallas. I say that.
Hey, did King Joseph commit to Syracuse yet?
Who did what now?
I don't think he signed. He ain't commit yet. It's still on the
Okay,
boards. It's still pending, I guess.
okay,
60-40 or something.
okay, all right,
55-45.
okay, all right. You think they're going? You think they're gonna be able to pull off up there in Syracuse, man? I think that's a kind of recruiting dead zone, ain't it?
They're getting some players they wouldn't normally get, probably because of a new coaching. You never know depend on that conference and how that conference do. Sometimes, it's starting to get a little competitive. I mean, if you look around the conference and you see a lot of teams that are doing well that wouldn't normally do well, sometimes that sparks the interest. And sometimes now with this portal, people just want to go where they're going to get on the field right away. Some of these guys been sitting or sharing time, and if they can get to a school that has a little bit of exposure, just getting on the field and doing something, just getting out there, getting on the field, getting the time that you probably done lost sitting on the bench for 2 years somewhere. You never know now.
I, I got a
Especially if you can play and you got some game too, and you can be relevant. It's like you could go there and be relevant. A lot of people just can't just go there. He ain't just picking anybody in their mama. They can just he picking people that can go there and be relevant.
I got a question. So what y'all think gonna happen to the ACC?
It's gonna get demolished.
Same as the Pac-12, it's gonna break apart. They say they're gonna have super conferences. With SEC gonna be a super conference with X
Pac-
amount of more teams, and the Big 10 or the Big 12 is gonna be a big super conference.
All right, so what's a blue blood? A blue blood is like it's a traditional winning. Like they got a lot of championships. They always used to be at the top of headlines. It's blue bloods always has they're always in the media and they have a traditional winning. So like if you look at college basketball, right? The blue bloods in college basketball, you got your Kentuckys, you got your Dukes, your Kansas, North Carolina, UCLA. Like those are your blue bloods of college
That's
basketball.
yep. Facts.
So that's the easiest way for me to explain it to you. The traditional winning it's a traditional powerhouse. They always have a traditional coach that you know who the coach is. Like they ain't going nowhere. They there for 10, 15 years, So that's what your blue blood is.
You used to call them perennial powers.
Yeah.
You see the main thing, like you said, is used to. Now it ain't like that no more. To be honest with you, Coach Prime changed the whole game, basketball and football, and to a certain extent, that NIL changed the whole game too. Now it's about
All right.
prestige to a certain extent. It's about who can be known, who getting noticed.
That's
But
what
All right.
name. That's what name, image, and likeness mean.
but
All right. So
there's something else too. Go ahead, bro. Sorry.
no, I was gonna tell Jonas to ask this question because they keep wanting to know, but I'm gonna let Jonas ask this question before I cut him off before I answer the question.
What
So
question?
you know what question I'm talking about. No,
Uh,
what's the main question you've been asking?
oh, about Amari Ward?
Yeah. Go ahead and ask the
Man,
question.
man, they tell me, man, he ain't part of the team. He got a fake recruitment. He acting like he got an offer from CU, but he got an offer from CU and Bethune Cookman in another D2 school. So I don't know. I'm trying to see what's going on. The other people talking about some JB and them went off on him this morning on the JB show.
His name wasn't on the offer list on some of the websites. It wasn't on there, so
I just heard that he ain't got no offer
All right.
from CU.
All
If
right. So
not,
let's.
then why the hell is he in Colorado?
So listen. This is what I. This is exactly what I explained to y'all yesterday. If you watch yesterday's show, if you start trying to count who's on scholarship, you're gonna hurt yourself because everybody that you see is not on scholarship.
oh, he
And,
walking on.
and people are putting people on lists that's on scholarship that ain't on scholarship. I'm telling you this personally, what I know. So the whole war situation, I don't want to really personally get into it if he on scholarship, not scholarship. I seen the tweets and everything like that because I'm getting tagged into it, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna leave it alone because I said this yesterday. Like, there is if you start trying to count who's on scholarship, you're gonna be you'll never get it right because the only person that knows truly who's on scholarship is Coach Prime. So that's all I can say really say on that part. Now, with that being said, you could come and be a preferred walk on. That doesn't mean you have to be on scholarship and you can be part of the team. Just saying.
No, because
You
the
would,
don't pay.
man. Listen, a preferred walk on sound like a nigga who just want to ride the wave.
Yeah, man, you could be a preferred walk on. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Slick Rick, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show.
Don't hit
This
him
your
where it
first
hurt,
time puller.
Jonas.
What's up? Congratulations on a great weekend, bringing love from Indiana, even though I'm in New York City experiencing the bright lights.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question. Did we get the both offensive linemen from Ryu or just one?
Two. Yeah, two.
Uh, yes, sir.
We haven't got both of them from well, the both of them hasn't announced from Houston though. Only one of them has. So
No, he said I thought he said
I
IU.
know, I
From
know. No, he said
IU.
he said that. I
That
just added on because somebody was gonna ask me about Houston, so I just added
I,
it in there. So
Oh man, that's awesome. Now we got real depth going. Okay,
yeah,
yes, sir.
yeah, yeah.
but
But back to Ward though. Go ahead, Jonas.
Man, I hope if he been up there for a while, bro. Like, ain't no way you went through the whole season, the whole off season, thinking you gonna be in Colorado when the people ain't offer you a scholarship. Like, why you
Well,
like what?
he was supposed to be in what? Here's the thing though. He was supposed to be in Colorado last year. So I'll go back through the story again for everybody that don't know. He left Jackson State last season. He was supposed to be at CU, right? They couldn't. He was waiting for them to clear him, all the transcripts and all that BS. And so it didn't get done in time. So that's why he never officially joined Colorado, in a sense, right? There's a bunch of people that joined Colorado, but they was never on scholarship, and they said they committed to Colorado. You never really seen them on videos, but they were there. And that's why when you look at some of these people's names that you guys see on these like scholarship things, they're like, dog, who is this dude? I ain't never seen this dude. Da, 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 da. There are people that you haven't seen on camera that's been CU that's part of the team. And so it's just being blown to me, it's just being blown out of proportion in a sense about, you know, the Maury Ward situation. And that's why I'm like, I'm gonna just leave it alone. Because he did shoot some shots at somebody this morning. You know what I'm saying? y'all really want to be real about it, you know.
Who, Amari Ward?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, because everybody talking about that, boy.
Hey, listen, man. It's all fun and games until it ain't all fun and games. Because at the end of the day, he could not have did this and did that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a big word. I mean, this is his tweet this morning. I mean, this was his Instagram post, his Instagram story post this morning that that all you folks good for running your mouth. You don't know what you're speaking on. You sound dumb.
He talking about JB now. What they were
He
talking
wasn't
about,
just he
they
wasn't
were talking about him on the JB show.
he wasn't just talking about JB too. Also,
Man,
now I did see people deleting tweets and stuff like that last night. This and this and that. I ain't gonna get into all that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just
Bro,
leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? But
bro,
what
Rob, I'm
I
man.
will say this though. You some people are used to see you for NIL money, right? They're saying that they got an offer from CU, which is not true, right? And it's all business 101. Some of this is politics, and some of it's not. And his situation, he really wants to be a CU buff. He really does. And so, if you want to come on, walk on, that's upon you and you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can tell you to not walk on. Now, if you just worthless, yeah, they're gonna tell you don't walk on. But he's been around Prime them. He's been with them at JSU. So if he wants to do a walk on, and that's what he prefer to do, then let the man live his life. He gotta go get out the mud.
Rob, man, I respect you for that. You one of the most person that I saw on here. I don't respect many. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's some people on here on they got their channels and stuff I don't respect. But I've always came channel whenever I had a chance to, and then set up and speak up because it's where I think one of the person there that I ain't gonna, but you know the thing is, man, that I hate is that we set up and we disrespect each other. Everybody got an opinion. That's one thing we all got. We got opinions and stuff. But for our opinion to intercept somebody else, I respect a lot of these young athletes today, bruh. I wish them the best. I see the stuff that's going on down there at LSU with the two sisters down at our two sisters down at LSU with that situation. And I hate that. I you know should have been worked out. But see, I don't know. You got to have financial training when you coming up in here. This is what schools got to start putting off into the equation is some type of financial training because when the financial NILs coming off and there like that, if you ain't got that in place, then it won't be those situations. And I hate it most for those. That's a prime example of what's going on with the situation with the two down at LSU, which I'm not gonna mention their name because I'm not trying to put cake on their money. But the other thing is where the NFL the NBA just came out and what they just said that they want to apologize who uh what's his name Ice Cube about what they did to affect his money, where it's going through a lawsuit now. But
I'm gonna say this right. A lot of people don't understand how scholarships work and how offers work. Any kid can get an offer from a school. The question is, who gave you the offer? Because if you ain't talk to the head coach, it ain't really an offer. They just want smoke up your ass. Let's be real.
Boy, that's cold,
Hey,
boy.
Rob, but can a kid get a scholarship and the NIL money too? Can
Yeah,
they?
that's not gonna stop anything whatsoever.
that's
I'm just saying a lot of people think because a position coach or XY or a recruiting coach say hey, it's an offer. I can go out and tell you got an offer. If that because that's really how it is. I can go say, hey man, I got off the phone with my boy at CU. They said they're gonna offer you. None of that mean nothing until the head coach signed off on.
That's
They're gonna
different.
give you the offer.
Gotta get it right.
That's what people don't understand. Anybody can go out public and say, I got an offer from CU and never talk to CU because they're using that as a way to gain the system. They're using that a way to uplift them. Because listen, I'm telling you this from a different side of the view because I coach, right? And I got 60 players right now in college right now. And I literally just got off the phone with a couple of them, they explained to me how the season was going, da. And when you start breaking things down, the first thing when a college coach call you, they will say, "Hey, who's they offered by? Who? Because they don't care about who's interest. Who do they really got to offer by? Because that's going to determine if they're going to get an offer. So when you go back and you say, "Hey, XYZ, here's the 3 schools," that don't even line up. If the schools ain't on the same level, it don't line up. Something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And so people got to understand how this game really works. People just say, or kids say they got an offer. Man, every offer don't mean that you truly have an offer from that school. If it wasn't delivered by the head coach, because at the end of the day, they can take that offer at any point in time. I just see kids, they out with a risk injury and they scholarship going because this kid's more healthier than them. A college can use anything against you to take the offer back. So when you want to talk about what kids got offers and who don't, it's a risky business. That's why you really don't want to report on stuff like that, because unless it came from a head coach, it ain't true. And that's why a lot of these kids go different places.
Well, who's making the false offer? This is not like a false offer. Who's making the false offers like that to these kids?
It's not about a false offer. Your position coach can offer you all day long, but if he ain't got the sign off from the head coach, none of it matters.
Oh, okay.
Like they can literally go out and watch your tape, watch your film, and love you to death, but the head coach still got to sign off on it. Hey, Coach Dre, am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
The same concept.
You're right. What is called, fellas, is a committable offer. So, let's take all these kids in 25 and 26 that's getting offers, right? Most of them offers are strictly from the position coach. Now, he probably has talked to the head coach or whatever. But as they come up to be seniors, you'll see, I have a committable offer from this school, which that means he's been offered by the head coach. Like when you look at these pictures this weekend with these guys, when they committed to Prime, you see them in a picture with Prime. That lets you know that Prime offered them the scholarship.
Yeah.
So that's what that means when they say committable. Nobody's really lying, but you got to understand that everybody's competing for everybody. So we'll use the people who want Boo Carter, which is us, Tennessee, or whoever. Well, there's going to be a scholarship left over because he's not going to pick. He only going to pick one of them schools, so they got to have a backup plan. And some of those schools do tell those kids straight up, "Hey, we might offer you later because we got to see who gonna sign." So some of that's what goes on with that.
Hey, at Tennessee Channel, I wanted to say this, right, is because, like, if I'm, this is just me. Like, if I'm an athlete, let's say I'm the star quarterback. Me, I know that, hey, they going to give me NIL deals and stuff like that. That people going to come after me, for these NIL deals. But what's going to make me successful? What's going to make me successful is going to be me sitting up there and saying, hey, listen, this is a one-come 4 show because I need 4 protectors to back me up. I'm sorry, bro, for interrupting you. Go ahead.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to remove a couple people because that's people that's trying to come on. Don't be mad.
All right, I'm about to drop, bro. I gotta do something anyway.
Okay, all right. Oh, that's perfect.
I'm going, Rob. Appreciate it, Rob.
Everybody can stay up. I just need one more spot open, but it's cool. You good if you want to stay. Cool. All right, go ahead. I don't know who was talking last, but go ahead.
No, I was telling you, I think that was trying to talk, and let me explain to you because I got my phone up and I got my TV up where I watch you at, but I hear you on my phone, and it's like a delay thing. I don't know when somebody talking. But what I
Yeah,
was saying,
so what if you're on your phone and you're on the platform, that's real time. The TV is gonna be a 10-second delay. So you gotta turn your TV down because whatever you're saying, it's a 10-second delay. So whatever you're actually saying is gonna come through. Because we're gonna when we're talking, we're actually live, and then the audience is getting it 10 seconds later. It's just the way how it streams.
But yeah, fellas, it's just, I mean, that's the way of the beast with college, you know. So these people have to cover themselves. You only have a certain amount of scholarships, and when you're in the running for a kid, you still it's a possibility that you might have a scholarship left open. So they're back channel talking to other kids just in case they don't get the kid that they want.
Man,
So that's but if you haven't talked to the head coach, it's not a committable offer.
Yeah. Also, too, to piggyback off of that, some of these kids, if you're not a top 5-star, 4-star, those type of kids can wait. If you're just a regular or average kid, when you get that offer, sometimes you might have to take it. I've seen kids take an offer quick just so they can lock it in, and I've also seen kids think that they might be better than they are and kind of wait around, and came back around and tried to accept the offer. Coach like, oh, I mean, that's over with. You took too long.
You can't. Hey,
That's
listen.
fact.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you're a high 3-star, if you get an offer from someplace, you better make that decision fast
Mm-hmm.
because the way the NIL is set up with the transfer portal, that it ain't coming back around. So you better take it while you got it. If something better comes, because you gotta think about it. Just because you commit to a school, don't mean that people ain't gonna try to approach you. 'Cause they are. So as your stock grows, then you can come out of it and say, "Hey, this is the level I was at because the hard work that I put in, just I've been able to get better offers, and those things come around." So it's a ways to do it, but when it comes to offers and how things work and who's lying and who's not, some of these kids may not be lying to you, saying they got an offer. They just ain't got an offer from the head coach, and that's a complete difference. That's what people need to understand. Now, I see some kids lie though. I ain't gonna say that. I see some kids in the family lie because they was trying to get to a place and say, "Hey, we got an offer from here," and what they don't realize is coaches are close to each other. They know somebody, on the staff, on every staff. So they gonna call and check and say, "Hey, did so and so get an offer?" And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Because people be like, "Well, my kid got an offer from this place, and my kid got an offer." But then you watching them play like, ain't no way your kid got an offer from there. And so then the coaches circle back and like, "Hey, call my boy up. Like, hey, did y'all offer him? I know y'all didn't offer him." And if that coach say no, you lose credibility, and that it hurts the kid even worse. But I've seen people lie about having offers they didn't have, and it hurt them in the long run.
Well, the biggest thing is on the off. When some of these kids they go to these camps and they pick up offers at camps. Like every big university has camps. Let's speak for Florida. I think there's a few kids that picked up offers at Florida at their camps this year. And once you pick up a offer from a Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, when you go to all these other camps, you're already flagged. So now these schools are going to look at you a little harder than what you would normally be looked at. But also, guys, y'all got to understand that that's just in t-shirt and shorts. You got to go out there and produce with the shoulder pads and helmet on.
Facts.
So if you don't go out there and do that, then some of these guys come back and they don't take your offer. And like Rob said, if you a high 3-star in Georgia or Florida, any of those guys, you better commit. You don't play around and be trying to think about, oh well, since Florida offered me somebody else, they might just saw something in you that the other schools didn't see. So your best bet is to commit to that school because like you say, they come back around and then you don't have the season you're supposed to have, Now you stuck.
or you get hurt.
The answer to your question at Rose today, they're looking at 5 to 6 tight ends right now. So to see who's going to be in the mix is we'll see. But they're looking at 5 and 6 tight ends right now. So they're gonna add 2 or 3 because they technically only got one tight end right now on the roster. They got one that just committed, but they already have one that was written on the roster. So they're gonna add at least 3 or 4. Like you gotta add depth. So we'll see. PC going forward, do you think we will have the top end players paying their tuition or giving up their scholarships so the team have more scholarship if that's legal? It depends on first of all, like when you talk about giving up scholarships things like that, like so let's just say like Caleb Mathis in this sense. I use Caleb Mathis as an example, right? His dad on the coaching staff, right? We really need to waste a scholarship for Caleb Mathis to play when we know he gonna be here, his dad's here, things like that, right? When it comes to a Shador and Shiloh, they have to be on scholarship because of NCAA rules. So there's rules and regulations that you got to play out, things like that, when it comes to certain people on scholarship versus non-scholarship, depending on their affiliation to the coach. So those type of things, it just depends. But ultimately, you're going to see if I say this, if you're making enough NIL money, I'm pretty sure, like, do it really matter if you're on scholarship or not?
And the boosters will cover your scholarship fees, and that allows you some freedom under the NCAA rules. When you not a scholarship player, you're able to do certain things with marketability and commercial stuff that get you beyond the rules that will restrict you.
And so, with that being said, that's why I tell people all the time, man, stop counting scholarships of how many we have open because you don't technically know how many we have open. I don't care who reports it; they don't know how many players who's on scholarship and who's not. Coach Prime is the only person that know who on scholarship and who not, because they can adjust scholarships at any point of day, at any point in time throughout the day. It's not saying that you can take, move, this and that. Once you get to the off season, it really gives you more freedom, flexibility to say, "Hey, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that." But I'm gonna go a step further, right? Because I'm gonna take out the Power Five, and I'm gonna use D2. When you look at D2, they don't have to offer you a full ride scholarship. They can offer you a partial scholarship, and you sharing one, and another person sharing one, and that's how they build depth on the team. So when you look at things, it just depends on the level you at, because it can go any kind of way when it comes to things like this. So
I'm go one step further. Is that most people don't understand? Is like a lot of a lot of personnel, depending on their financial situation, is that they can still receive like a little extra money from like Pell Grants and stuff like that, even though they own scholarships. That money come back to them. You can
yeah, I
still
mean, yeah.
get out.
Now every crew have you fill out the FAFSA, Pell Grants, and all that. They all have you do it just in case if they can't put you on a football scholarship or don't get you on academic, you got something to cover your books or a boost is covering whatever. Bro, they gonna make it happen. If they really want you there, they gonna make it happen. They just
Yeah.
call it what it is. Yes, full rides, partial, and walk-ons are completely different. It's all different. All right, your full
Yeah,
ride that cover. Yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, that full ride covers everything. Full ride covers everything. But they like I say, you still gonna fill out the Pell Grants and all the other stuff. A
Right.
partial means that you need to come up with half of the money. But again, you might can have academic scholarships if you're a smart person, or like I say, you got other kind of ways. They got other kind of ways. And then a walk on, that just means you're paying for your tuition. You're a student at the school, but you're on the foot, like you made the team. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a walk on is. A walk on is a guy that's already paying his full tuition, but he made the
No,
football team. The football team has open trials and he made the football team. So
now
that's
there
what a
are
walk on is.
I just want to phrase something.
Go ahead.
There are differences in walk-ons. There's a preferred
Right.
walk-on, and then there's a walk-on.
Yes. Right. Right.
Because
Preferred walk on. You'll see kids say that, and those are the kids that are respectable. It's some of these kids that they be saying they got offers from school, but they be preferred walk on offers. They don't really be offers. They be preferred walk on, which means, hey, we didn't have enough scholarships to give you a scholarship, but if you come up here and you work hard and do what you need to do, we'll find a way to probably get you a scholarship between your sophomore and junior year because we feel like you can play at that level. But if you just a student and you happen to be good enough to make the football team, you paying for your own tuition unless you just come in there and ball out.
Hey Rob, I want to say, hey man, bro, I just want to say this here before I go, man. I just want to say, man, keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like I say, I respect you most of a lot of people out here, and keep doing what you're doing, man. I gotta get off of here now and stuff. Coach
Appreciate
Dre,
you
I
coming on.
know you from somewhere, man. I know you from somewhere. We're gonna have to talk again, man. And I respect
You
everything
know,
that all on the panel.
I appreciate it, bro.
Hey,
Listen, man, I've been all around, man, with 07 and coaching, bro. So you probably done seen me somewhere everywhere, bro. We done been all around the country, bro.
that's on point, man.
We done been all around the country.
That's on point. But y'all keep doing the
No
respectful
problem.
thing. I respect it. I gotta get off of here though. I got some stuff to take care of. But y'all keep doing the respectful thing, man. Put this information out to the people, especially to our youth, man, because ain't nobody trying to do. That's one thing I don't like. They're not putting the information out to them. But y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. I respect y'all more than y'all think. Especially you as a young brother, Rob. Bro, I respect that. You know, respect that real positive. But peace
Appreciate
out
it.
to you, man. Y'all stay positive, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
Salute.
Hey
I'm a,
Rob, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
What you got any idea what FCS cornerback Prime got an eye on?
FCS?
Yeah, I heard somebody said something about FCS corner.
No. Everybody that we got coming in that corner is gonna be from the FBS or it's gonna be from the high school ranks. So y'all just stay tuned, cause we working on something.
We working with something, boy. We working with something. Believe you me, boy.
Yeah,
We working with something, boy.
yeah,
Boy,
we working.
if it shake loose like we think it's gonna shake loose, we gonna be all right.
Yeah, yeah, man. But hey, man, y'all got any more questions, man? Let me know, man. The show gonna be going for about 8 more minutes, man. Cause once we get to that 2 hour, I'm just cutting it loose, man. So hey, man, if y'all got any questions, dog, we definitely know something about something. Well, we can't give y'all everything. We gotta
We
give
can't give
y'all
you everything.
one every day. We gotta give you a little bit something, just keep sprinkling. But we got something in the works, and it's a masterpiece. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
Nobody will be disappointed. We trying to like he say, man, it's about being positive. We trying to spread positive vibes over here. We trying to keep everything on the up and up over here on Bruh Channel. We just trying to put you up on a little game and let y'all in on the insides because there's a lot of stuff that people don't know. And maybe some of y'all have kids that's coming up in high school and coming up, and we just trying to tell you how to set yourselves up for this because it's going to get worse because we I know in Florida they talking about trying to pass NIL deals for high school kids, and if
They
that
they
happens,
did that in Virginia already.
oh they did, oh see that's what I'm saying. So see, like it's gonna get worse, because now high school kids are gonna be holding the keys they to what's going on. But the reason it's gonna happen is
Lawrence would have used there's not a official date out yet for the UCF and Colorado game. Trust and believe when they make that date official and time official, we gonna talk about it because we pulling up to that game. We pulling up to that game and we gonna be hey, it's gonna be on and it's gonna be a fun time, man. So y'all know it's gonna be on, and everybody gonna be at that game. Coach Dre gonna come back. He'll be back here in just a second. What up, Mr. Steve? How you doing?
Doing outstanding, Rob. I just wanted to hit a couple things on here. My wife was asking me, she said, hey, what separates Coach Prime from the other coaches? And I said, sweetheart, what separates Coach Prime from the other coaches is this. When you have a young man that's coming to his school, he's gonna teach you how to be a professional, and that is key. Because if you look at what he does with Shadur, no tattoo. He had a tattoo on his thing, but he don't want him with tattoos all over his body. He don't want his pants sagging. He want him to understand his audience on how to speak to people. You know, he want to tell him on how his hair impacts his image. And the people like, well, why does that make a difference? You want to be real and everything else. Real don't sell when you're dealing with the market. The market is they want a certain type of thing. They want that clean cut Will Smith type kid because that sells. You can't say you want to go NIL. You can get some NIL, but you're going to be limited. And Coach Prime realized you can still be yourself, but understand the audience that you're trying to get. If you're trying to be a billionaire, you can't do certain things. Certain things are not accepted in that corporate America. Corporate America don't accept that. What they accept is this here. If you want to make that kind of money, those are the things you have to do. And plus, he's teaching kids on life. And that, you know, that was my quick thing on him. And people talking about they want NIL. If you want NIL, you got to understand the game. Understand corporate America before you talk about NIL. That's all I want to hit on, man.
Oh no, man, appreciate you, man, as always. But hey, I just want y'all to know out there, just stay tuned over the next couple of days, probably by the end of this week. We'll have RobDaManMedia, you know, merch out. We'll have something for the ladies. We'll have something for the men. We'll have something for the kids. So stay tuned. We'll have something for RobDaManMedia. I'm trying to set it up where you can get it to whatever color your team is. So if you're not a CU fan and you got a different team, you can go out and support RobDaManMedia and you can get them in your colors that you want on design. Now, it will be not just shirts, sweatshirts. I'm gonna have a multitude of things for everybody to cover everything. So, man, y'all just stay tuned, man, because I'm telling y'all, we're going to different places. So, hey, I'm gonna have a code that I'm gonna drop out to, you know, make sure y'all get the little discounts to things, 20-30% off. But just know we got something major coming to y'all as we grow. And make sure, man, don't forget to tune in tomorrow to the daily show that we got. I got two shows tomorrow. So I got my daily show tomorrow, but then I also got show with John the Liquidator at 9 p.m. Central Time tomorrow night. So, man, y'all stay tuned, man, because definitely, we got some more stuff that I'm going to drop. And I try to make sure, man, I keep y'all informed to the news, what's going on. Hit y'all with the recruiting stuff. Now, like I always tell y'all, man, I can't break these kids, you know, news and things like that because I respect them and their decisions and what they want to do. But I'll try to answer everybody's questions to the best of my ability without really giving up, you know, what's going on behind the scenes with the kid, things like that, because it's always about respecting the kid's decision. And so I always want y'all to know that. So it's not in a bad way, a bad situation of why I didn't say what I said or why I'm just dropping hints on top of hints on top of hints. It's just I'm trying to give y'all a little piece about what's going to happen. And when it happened, just know I was hinting at something. But as always, man, appreciate everybody for tuning in. This is RobDaManMedia coming back with another live with y'all, man. And if y'all got anything that y'all want to see on the channel, any questions, anything like that, man, please make sure, man, y'all just comment on the video. Let me know. If you're in a Discord, y'all know how to get in touch with me. But if you're on the show and you want to be part of Discord or you got questions about what it is, anything like that, you guys can email me. It's in the description, man. Or you can hit me on Twitter, which is known as X. There are ways to find me, ways to hit me up, ways to talk to me if you guys are trying to get a hold of me and, you know, you're on the show. So I just want to put that out there because a lot of people, you know, understand that they be trying to reach out to me, different things like that. If you want any advertisement on the show, just hit me up, man. I'm always available, man, for all business opportunities. So just let me know, hit me up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Now let me tell y'all something about dreams. Listen up, because this is something I found out a long time ago that goes against everything you see in a movie, on TV, or what your great grandma may have told you when you were a kid. See, dreams don't happen overnight. That ain't how it works. See, they come to you in the daylight. You gots to be awake. Cause baby, you got to run dreams down. See, that chase is when we learn the most about ourselves. To take that extra step, that extra mile, that extra rep. Now look here. You don't never know how long it's gonna take, or exactly what it'll look like when you get there. The only thing you know is you can never stop. So, question time. What's your dreams? What's your dream? Are you willing to do what it takes to make that dream a reality? No. See, not while you're sleeping, but every darn day you wake up. Because if it does, good morning.